In a battle of two I-10 rivals in the Western Conference, in the Lone Star State, the San Antonio Spurs travel to Houston to take on the high-flying Houston Rockets. And welcome into this live stream, our NBA game of the week. Just a single game here today as the Spurs taking on the Rockets. I'm Preston Vargas, riding solo for this one. The San Antonio Spurs, they've won their last 3 games since losing to the Thunder a week ago from tonight. Meanwhile, the Rockets, we had their game on Thursday against the Thunder. Since then, they've racked off 2 straight wins, so something's got to give here tonight. We'll see what happens between these two teams. Right now, take a quick look at the NBA standings. The Spurs currently sitting in second, 5.5 behind Houston, 1 game above the Denver Nuggets, while the Rockets 9.5 back in the East or in the West, and 3.5 behind the San Antonio Spurs. They sit half a game behind the Timberwolves for the 4 seed and half a game above the Lakers and Suns above 6 and 7. So big implications here tonight for these two teams. Şengün doing well this season. Right now, he's their leading rebounder. KD leading scorer, 26.1. De'Aaron Fox averaging 24 points a game. Cornet, their leading rebounder. And Castle is their leading assist, averaging 7 assists per game. And also Şengün is the Rockets' leading assists man. So we'll see what happens between these two teams. It should be a good one tonight. But first, let's get into some NBA news before we get started. Obviously, devastating news that Jimmy Butler is going to be out for the season with a torn ACL. So, it really sucks for him to be out for the season like that. And also, since the Knicks are on a bit of a skid. So, and then Jalen Brunson called the players-only meeting because of it. So, sounds like it was a mistake to get rid of Tibbs for going to the conference finals, but it is what it is. Then, a bit of Rockets news. Steven Adams is going to be out indefinitely with an ankle sprain, so hopefully he can be back soon. And then, obviously, the big news yesterday was LeBron James. He's not going to be an all-star starter, which is a big deal for the first time in his career to this point. So it looks like they're about to start. We'll take a break before they get started and be back in a few. All right, we are back. Let's get a quick look at the starting lineup before we start. For the Spurs, it's going to be De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle in the guard, Champagny in for the injured Devin Vassell, Harrison Barnes round out the forwards, and Victor Wembanyama, the big man at center. And the Rockets, we have Amen Thompson starting at the point with KD, Josh Okogie at the shooting forward, and Jabari Smith at power forward, and Alperen Şengün at center. So we should have a good one here tonight between these two Western Conference rivals. So these two teams have a history there's no disputing that. So we'll see what happens here. As they just took another commercial break, but we'll stick right here for now. So looks like the rim is messed up and not level, so looks like there's a bit of a delay. So we got an uneven rim. So hopefully they can get this started here. Meanwhile, there was news of the Baseball Hall of Fame. Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones have been elected to the Hall of Fame for the 2026 class, along with Jeff Kent, who was inducted into the contemporary class. So looks like they're going to bring someone out to fix the rim. So we're just a few minutes late before tip-off. So they're bringing the ladder out. It looks like it's the rim on the right side of, if you're looking on TV, it's on the right side. So they just put the ladder down. And he's going up to fix it, putting the level on the hoop. And the bubble is off center. So they're going to put in a larger ladder. So I don't know why this wasn't done in the pregame. That's the thing. As we got players sitting around just waiting to play a basketball game tonight. So the technician climbs. It looks like he's going to get a wrench in there to loosen up. So KD's talking with someone. Just removed the piece at the bottom of the rim. So they're taking it apart. I don't think I've seen a game delayed like this in a while. So they got a larger wrench now. So the Rockets are warming up. They're warming up on the other side of the court. Oh yeah, I see the culprit Wemby in a pregame dunk caused the rim to be. So it looks like they're still fixing it. The Spurs are doing something on the sideline. So let's see. And they're getting a good look at the bubble. Oh, it's and oh, still on the outside of that bubble. So we are still delayed. They're saying they got dinner reservations after the game. So still 6 minutes into a delay at the Toyota Center. So they're still fixing it. Not much of an update we can give now. Looks like they're going to put up a new hoop. That's... Looks like the Spurs are walking off the floor. So they're going to do their warm-ups in the locker room because that's the side that they warm up on is... So Durant's going to come out and take shots. The Rockets are warming up because the side of the rim... So they're going to take the rim down, put a new one up. Is that Marcus Freeman in the building? So, looks like... So, I think we might know what happens. Might be Stefan Castle, who just hung on the rim in warm-ups. So, -12 to 15 minute delay. So, it looks like we're... Yep, it is now a 10-minute delay. It has been. So there looks like they're going to take a commercial break. We're going to take one as well. Hopefully get some basketball coming up next. Okay, they are back. So looks like we might have a level rim. Okay. So they're going back to the studio. So 8:25. This game was supposed to start around 8:10. So hopefully we can get this one going soon. Hopefully. That's the thing. So it looks like I think they're walking the old rim back. let me. I gotta check something on the channel. So we are still delayed. Oh, wait. Let's see. We just got news. We have just reached 70 subscribers. Thank you to those of you who have subscribed. It means a lot to both Eli and I. And yeah, 70 subscribers. It's a great achievement there. Looks like we are now collaborating with Jackson on those shorts. That's good. That is good. All right. So those shorts are starting to pop off. That's good. Looks like Pete Thamel is reporting the Big 12 title game will move from its traditional noon slot to Friday night at 8 in 2026. I think that's a pretty good move for them. It's been in that Saturday time slot for the last few years. Schedule release, schedule Wednesday night. Highlighted Arizona State playing Texas Tech. There were no regular season matchup between BYU and Texas Tech, the two best teams, because of a schedule rotation. So that's a quirk in the schedule. It'll be interesting to see UCF's schedule as a Big 12 football fan of the UCF Knights. All right, let's see. So the 2026 schedule for UCF, or you look at it. So we got the opponents are set. So let me zoom in. So our non-conference games, we got Bethune-Cookman, Pitt. That's on the road, and then Georgia State. Pretty solid non-conference schedule. The Spurs are returning to the floor. So home games this season: Arizona State, Baylor, rematch of that awful blown game that we had. Iowa State without Matt Campbell and Rocco Becht. We'll see how they are. And then TCU at home. They'll be visiting the bounce house for the first time ever. Then we go away to Colorado, Houston, Kansas, and Oklahoma State. I think that's our first visit to Stillwater. I think our first visit to all those. We've obviously played Houston back in the American Conference USA days. BYU we've had at home before. A couple of years ago when we played them. That's going to be a big home game. I think BYU is going to be solid. That's going to be a tough one. A lot of people will show out for that. 27. We got UNC on the road. Cincinnati, Colorado, Kansas State, Texas Tech at home. We have 5 conference games on the road. So, yeah, we'll have to see. That's going to be... Yeah. So, it'll definitely be interesting, the Big 12. So, go to another commercial break. We'll take this one with them. Hopefully, we'll have tip-off coming up soon. Okay, looks like we are. The rim is set, and we should be set to play a basketball game tonight. Hopefully, hopefully we can play. So we've been delayed for about 20 minutes now. Let's see, when did we get on the air? Let me check that. So about 28 minutes ago. They already did the starting lineups and everything. So, all right, we are ready to go. That's good. Ready to go. So it looks like should be set to go pretty soon. So we'll see. So the start of this one is about set to go. We'll take a look at the series between these two teams. Spurs won the first matchup back on November 7th. They got two more matchups they play later this month, 8 days from now. All right. Looks like the scoreboard has updated. We should be ready to go. So the recent matchups. So they'll play one more time Sunday Night Basketball, March 8th. And the tip is won by the Spurs. We are underway from San Antonio. So we'll get the starting lineups once again. It's going to be Barnes, Champagnie, Wemby, Fox, and Castle for the Spurs. And for the Rockets, Durant, Jabari Smith, Şengün, Okogie, and Thompson. Stephon Castle puts up a three. Won't go. The Rockets get it back. Here's Şengün directing traffic. It's Durant. Şengün. Inside, Okogie cannot gather. He's going to step out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. Here's Barnes. Jumps, won't get it. Alperen Şengün. Goes inside. Amen Thompson for the first points of the game. Castle drives, kicks out. Barnes for three. Bang! Spurs in the lead. Here's Jabari. Goes inside. And Şengün unable to grab it. Another turnover. That was a great pass underneath to Thompson. There's KD inside. Şengün. Looks like Wemby took a spill. Şengün able to score. This is Castle. Barnes kicked out. Wemby 4-3. Won't go. Long rebound got by Castle. Champagnie for three. And buries it. Rockets shooting 100% from the field tonight on both their shots. Jabari misses. Rebound. Okogie and one. able to get it on Victor Wembanyama. They're just going after Wemby down the middle. That's an interesting strategy tonight. So we'll see if that works. Okogie is going to miss the free throw to take the lead. So it's all knotted up at 6. Champagny drives, kicked out. Barnes back inside to Wemby. Wemby drives. He puts it up. It won't go. Smith with rebound. Takes it up. Şengün underneath on Wemby. Şengün puts it up as he falls and puts it in. Here's Kessel. Wemby. Drives, kicked out. Kessel. 4-3. You betcha. Here is Amen Thompson. Kicked out. 3. Buried. Jabari Smith Jr. First 3-point attempt for the Rockets tonight. Here's Wemby. Drives. Won't get it. Gathers his own rebound. Wemby puts it up. Won't go as he falls. Of course, Wemby playing ball as he lost a bet after losing to OKC last week. So he shaved his head. So he goes to the line for 2. First one's up and in. Wemby's on the board for the first time. There's the second attempt. And it's good. So we're all tied at 11. Here's Thompson. Drives. Puts it up. Won't go. I think that went off of Okogie. That'll be Spurs ball. Driving and rejected. Fox unable to put it down. Here's Şengün. Durant puts it up and in. KD's put on the board for the first time today. Barnes for 3. Won't go. And Houston turns it over. Picked up in the backcourt. Kessel driving down. Drives inside. Kicks out. Barnes. Now he drives. Kicked out. Champagny. Kessel. Jumper is good. It's 13-all. Here is Alperen Şengün. Durant drives, lays it up and in. Kessel kicked out. Fox. Here's Champagny puts it up for 3. San Antonio is 4 for 7 from 3-point range, shooting at 57%. Here's Durant. Kicked out. Okogie pumps. He's going to be fouled. Looks like Castle's going to be the one to foul as we got a timeout called. We'll take a break. Be right back. All right, we're back as they're letting us know who's going to be the All-Star starters. Just a recap of that. Giannis, Brunson, Cade, Tyrese, Brown in the East. Then Wembanyama is obviously in SGA. Steph Curry, all those guys. And second one's missed by Okogie. Castle drives, kicked out. Champagne for three is good. Cornette and Harper enter the game for the Spurs. Tyree Easton into the game for the Rockets. Oh, nearly stripped. Şengün for three. Won't go. And rebounded by Stefan Castle. Castle drives. It's stripped. Tari Eason made his first impact of the game. Kicked out Durant for three. And buries it. Harper. Dylan Harper. Kicked out. Champagny back to Castle. Barnes fakes a three, kicks inside. Cornette tries to rebound. It's going to stay with San Antonio. It was off a Rocket player. Castle inbound. Champagny corner three. He's going to be fouled on the shot. So fouled on the shot. That was Tari Eason who fouled him. So like Ime Udoka is going to challenge. So the Rockets will challenge this one. We'll see if it's successful. Spurs up 19-18. They could go to the line. If the Rockets lose the challenge. Are they going to break? Yep, they are. We'll be back. Okay, so the challenge was unsuccessful. Julian Champagny will shoot three free throws. Udoka 34 and 13 for challenges. Wonder where that ranks in the league. And Champagny makes all three. 22-18. The Spurs have the lead. Here's Durant. Şengün. Kogi open, but instead goes to Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith puts it up and in. Kessel to Cornette. There's Keldon Johnson. Underneath. Won't go. Cornette with the rebound. Kicks out. Champagny. Here's Castle. Drives. Won't go. And rebounded by Tari Eason. And the steal for the Spurs. Rockets turn it over. Kicked out. Wemby. Pumps. Oh no, it's Keldon Johnson who drives. And he puts it in. Şengün won't go. Rebounded. There's Castle. Champagny for three. And buries it. Here's Johnson. Şengün puts it up. Kicked out. And Spurs have it now. Castle drives. Puts it up. Won't go. Durant with the rebound. Şengün. Eason finishes. So timeout called by the Spurs. The Rockets go on a little bit of a run. They lead at 27-22. We'll take this break with them. Be right back. All right, we're back. They're talking about Julian Champagny. 15 points already. He's got 15 out of the Spurs' first 27 points. Averaging 11 points a game. He's having a great night tonight. Spurs have it now. Champagny, three. Won't go. Rockets have it now. Men Thompson puts it up and in. Here's Fox. On left side, Fox drives. Puts it up and in. Kicked out. Dorian Finney-Smith won't go. And rebounded by Johnson. Here's Fox. Champagny. Kicked out. Cornette. Fox. Puts it up from three. And drains it. Shango, or that's Reed Shepard who has it. Shepard kicked out. Easton drives, puts it up and in. Here's Fox. Less than 2 to go in the quarter. Fox puts it up and drains another 3. De'Aaron Fox perfect from the 3 beyond the arc, 2 for 2. And they're gonna say it. Oh, Easton stepped on the baseline. So another turnover for the Rockets. That is the 4th Houston turnover of the game. Tar Easton has 2 off the bench. Here is De'Aaron Fox. He drives. And that's going to go out of bounds. Staying with the Spurs. And it is good. That is Kobe Bryant. Or Carter Bryant. My bad. 15-6 run for the Spurs in the last 3 minutes. Şengün puts up a 3 in and out. It's rebounded by Keldon Johnson. Harper drives, puts it up. Rejected by Clint Capella. So it's going to be in the corner. Baseline inbounded to Cornette. Cornette with the pass and slams it down. Thompson puts it up and in. And a 3. That won't go. Less than 30 to go. Shot clock is still ahead of the game clock. Amen Thompson. Nine seconds on the shot clock. 10 seconds on the game clock. Thompson turns it over. Keldon Johnson, ball's loose. And it will be last touch by Johnson. Going to stay with Houston with 5.1 to go in the first quarter. KD is going to come back into the game. So Tar Easton to inbound it for Houston. And here's Şengün. 3 seconds. Şengün underneath. Thompson tries a windmill dunk, but could not finish. And we end the first quarter. The score, San Antonio 39, Houston 28. We'll take a break. Be right back. All right, we're back underway for the second quarter. Spurs up 11. Here's Durant. He's going to be fouled by Keldon Johnson. Durant slow to get up. Hopefully he's all right, but he is up. That's good. Oh, that's just a knock there. So inside to Shepard. Here's Durant. Durant outside. Here's Thompson. Won't go. Here is Wembanyama. He drives. Wembanyama with one hand. Wow. Thompson drives. What's it up? He's going to be fouled. And let's take a look at this Wemby dunk. Another ridiculous move by him. Just steps inside. Just puts it down. Woo! Fans in disbelief. Oh, inside a wide open reach. Shepard underneath. The Rockets down by 11, 41-30. Harper puts it up and in. Here's a man Thompson. Shepard. Shepard gets it back. Get down. Thompson, he found him. And Thompson puts it up and in. Harper drives and finishes on the other end. Here's a man Thompson. Here's Durant. And I think that's going to go off the Spurs. Not a backcourt violation. It'll be inbounded by Houston. It'll be their ball. So here we go, 10 minutes to go. And one for Ahmed Thompson. So he'll go to the line for one more. It's 45-35, or 45-34. It's up and in. Now it's 45-35. Spurs lead the Rockets. Here's Fox. Goes left side. It has it stripped. Durant has it now. Shepard pulls up from three. Too long. Rebounded by Dylan Harper. Johnson. Steps back. Wemby. He drives. Won't go, and he's fouled. Wemby tries to drive in. On Capella, could not finish. Wemby hits the first. Also got some NFL breaking news. Former Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel is expected to become the offensive coordinator for the Los Angeles Chargers. So he'll join Justin Herbert on John Harbaugh's staff out there in LA. I think that's going to be a good addition for Herbert. John Harbaugh's when he hits the second. Durant. Shepard for three. And puts it down. 47-38. Here is Dylan Harper. And the three for jump shot for Wemby. Long two. St. Brown Pod, what's up? Thank you for watching. Here is Amen Thompson. Jumper. Won't go. Wembanyama. Johnson. Here's Fox to Wemby. Puts it up, won't go. Durant with the rebound. And the Rockets are on a fast break. Eason can't get it. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rockets. So, yeah, Mike McDaniel just got the news. He's going to the Los Angeles Chargers to be their offensive coordinator. Let me ask you, what do you think about Drew Petzing that they got? So it looks like the Rockets are going to inbound. Durant, Şengün, drives on Wemby and goes down. And one more. And that Wemby. Oh, yeah, I understand. I thought that was a bad hire for the Lions to get Petzing as their offensive coordinator. I got a buddy of mine who's a Cardinals fan as Şengün hits the free throw, 49-41. Got a buddy of mine that's a Cardinals fan. Let's just say he's glad to see him go. But unfortunately, he's on the Lions now. Johnson. Kessel. Back to Johnson. Here's Barnes. Puts it up. Won't go. And a tip-in by Keldon Johnson. Got an off-ball foul on Tari Eason. So here's Keldon Johnson. Wemby. And that's going to be out of bounds. Here's Victor. Kicked out. Champagny for three. And drains it. Julian Champagny, 18 points tonight. Shepard hits a two. Here's Stefan Castle. Champagne won't go. Offensive rebound for Wemby. Castle from deep and off the rim. So here come the Rockets now. Şengün. Durant. He drives, and we got a whistle and a foul. So we called on the Spurs. We'll take a break here. 6:34 to go. We'll be back. All right, we're back. The Spurs are up already right now. You don't think it's gonna? You think Dan Campbell should be fired after next season if it doesn't work out? I mean, I could see that it's his responsibility to for roster for coaching turnover, like losing Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn. Did a good job with Kelvin Shepard, in my opinion, but did a bad job of hiring the offensive coordinator first time around. I think this is another bad job this time around. So Kevin Durant shooting free throws now. Puts it up and in, 45 to 54. Wemby puts it up and in for a long two. Here's Eason. Şengün for Durant. And that's going to be picked off by Champagny. Champagny into Johnson. He's fouled. It's like fouled by Jabari Smith Jr. It's like Wemby has a cut on his arm. Interesting. Interesting. So Wemby's going to come off, having it 10-2. First shot's down for Keldon Johnson. Johnson's second shot goes for 58-45. Şengün puts it up, won't go. Offensive rebound. Thompson tries to put it in and unable to. It's kept in bounds. Harrison Barnes gets it. There's Castle kicked out. Barnes for 3. They were already at 61. And the pull-up is good for Tari Eason. Oh, that's a foul, isn't it? Nope. Just not called. Unable to hit the 3. Out of bounds. And here we go. This is Jabari Smith. Alperen Şengün is going to whistle. It's like a 3-second call against San Antonio. Jabari Smith puts it up and puts it in. Castle and stripped. Eason. Oh! The flying slam by Jabari Smith Jr. and a timeout's called by the Spurs as the Rockets go on a run. 4:14 to go. Spurs 61. Rockets 51. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Here is Cornette. Harper drives. What's it up? Cornette slams it down. And it's going to be a long rebound. Here's De'Aaron Fox. Uh-oh. Harper nearly stripped. Fox for Champagnie for three. Julian Champagnie having one of his best nights of the season. He's already got 21 points. And Durant answers with a three. Harper for three. Won't go. Just short. Amen Thompson with the rebound. And here is Smith, rejected. Step away, three. Or no, long two. My bad. The ESPN score bug is having a technical difficulty. I can assure you there's 2 minutes left. Shepard, long three, won't go. Champagnie won't go. 2 minutes to go in the half. Okay, now it has updated. That's good. Okay. Oh, and a lob to Thompson that will be missed. Unable to connect. Actually, Thompson's unable to put it down. So there's a foul called. Lee Cornette has definitely been a great addition to the off season for both these teams. Thompson misses. So it is 68 to 55. And that won't go. 9 seconds left. Here's Thompson. Şengün. Durant for three, won't go. Rebound by Cornette. Here is De'Aaron Fox. He puts up a three, won't go. And that's out of bounds. This technical difficulty with the clock is still going on. Okay, we got play-by-play. This is Wembanyama. And he's got it. Slowly but surely the score clock is updating. It's just backed up for some reason. As we got another three for Alperen Şengün. 32 seconds to go. Here's Fox. Wemby pulls up long three. Won't go. It's a little bit too long. Knocked out of bounds. It will be. It'll be Rockets ball. Shot clock is off. 23.9 to go. As Reed Shepard comes in for Amen Thompson. All right, here we go. Here is Reed Shepard. He drives. 18 seconds. Şengün. Durant back to Şengün. And he's going to be fouled by Wembanyama underneath. That's his third foul of the game. So Victor will come out of the game. Excuse me. As we have upcoming games on the schedule. Our next games will be a doubleheader on Friday. Just don't forget to tune into that. We have these same Rockets here. They'll be traveling to Detroit to take on the Pistons. That game will be at 7. Then we have the Denver Nuggets taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. We may have a couple of Bucks fans join us as guests for that stream. Şengün puts the free throw up and in. It's 70-60. Wemby puts up a 3. Won't go. Tipped rebound. Champagnie can't finish as the buzzer sounds. We go to halftime. The Spurs lead this one 70-60 at the break. Second half is coming up. We'll take a break with them. Be right back. right, we are just about set to start the second half in Houston after the long delay because of the rim change. Looks like they're already set. Most points in a game without attempting a 2-point field goal. That's insane. Julian Champagnie, 21 points, has no 2-point field goal attempt. And he has the record set back on New Year's Eve this year. Here is Alperen Şengün. It's Durant. The shot won't go. Rebounded by Wemby. Here's Stefan Castle. Kicked out. Champagnie. Oh! He has it again. 24 points. Okogie with a three. He answers back. Champagnie. Kicked out. Here's Castle. Castle drives, spins, and puts it in. 75-63. Here's Durant. Jumper. Won't go. And rebounded by San Antonio. This is De'Aaron Fox. Wemby. That's going to be a foul on the floor. So the streak continues as it was on the floor, not a shot by Julian Champagnie. "24 points. No twos attempted. That's insane. Castle to Wemby. Wemby puts it up. Won't go. Does not beat the shot clock, and the Rockets have the defensive rebound. Here's a three. Won't go. De'Aaron Fox underneath and puts it up. Gets Şengün on the ground. Here come the Rockets coming down the court. Thompson puts it up and in. 77-65. Now a long drive. De'Aaron Fox rejected. And the Rockets go the other way. Tries to get Thompson, but overthrows him out of bounds. Oh, a missed call. Elbow to the face. Let's see. Great rejection there by Jabari Smith. Wemby. Puts it up. That won't go. Here's Thompson. Do we have it? Durant. Slows it down. Şengün to Durant. Nearly stripped. Durant gathers. 10 on the shot clock. Şengün. We have it. 67-77. The Rockets trail. Castle puts it up. Won't go. And Durant can't handle it. That's another Houston turnover. There's a 9th turnover on the Rockets tonight. There's Fox. Step back three. Won't go. Wembanyama. Out to Castle. Champagnie for three. He's got it. 8 3-pointers without attempting a two. 27 points tonight. He also hit 3 free throws as well. That one's stripped. Here's Castle. He's solo. Stephon Castle with the one-hand jam. And one. And the Rockets call timeout. Down by 15 with 8:06 to go. We'll be back. And we're back with an insane windmill from Stephon Castle with a foul called. Wait, Miami was on. So it looks like Miami of Ohio went to overtime. Let's see if they won. So the free throw is good. 83-67 lead. So Miami of Ohio goes 20-0 now. Them and Arizona, I think, are the only two undefeated team, and Nebraska undefeated in college basketball. One of our first college basketball games of the season called this season as Durant hits the jump shot. Long two for him. KD with 14 points tonight. Tied with 3 players 14 points with Şengün and Thompson. Wemby pulls up from 3. Just short. And Durant gets the rebound. Takes it up court. Jabari Smith puts up the 3. That won't go. What rebound by Wenbanyama. De'Aaron Fox. Champagne for three. That won't go. The streak's still alive. Thompson. Won't go. So Jabari Smith at the line. So we can tell you the second game of the doubleheader is starting. Kind of sort of a doubleheader. Lakers and Nuggets that game's at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Should start soon. Do have a final score update. Suns beat the Sixers 116-110. Bulls dominating the Clippers 125-98. And Stephon Castle's holding his finger. Look at that, got nicked up on that. The Spurs, or not the Timberwolves, and Jazz tied at 57. That game's about to go to halftime. Less than a minute to go there. Also tonight, Raptors, Warriors, Heat, Knicks, or Heat Kings. Jabari Smith misses. Rebounded and finally picked up by Julian Champagnie. There's Castle. Off the screen. And on the ground, a battle. We got a jump ball. Looks like Şengün and Castle on the ground. Alright, so they'll jump around the free throw line. And they both jump early. Second jump, that's going to be won by Castle into the hands. Oh, Cornet underneath was wide open. Here's Şengün. Puts up a three. Just short. Won't go. Here is Stephon Castle. Knocked out by Reed Shepard. That's going to go back to, but it looks like it was off of San Antonio last. Alperen Şengün with another make from underneath. Champagnie unable to get there. Here's Stephon Castle. He drives. Cornet. 6 seconds left. Here's Castle for three. Won't go. And out of bounds. That'll stay with the... It'll go back to Houston. Shepard drives. Şengün, back to KD, puts it up and in. Trying to get some kind of run going. They're within 11 now. Three does not go. Şengün underneath, gets it out to Jabari. Jabari Smith drives and rejected. Castle pumps. Kicked out. Bryant for three. Won't go. And Şengün is going to be fouled. He'll go to the line. Try to get this within single digits. The two shots for Alperen Şengün. So we'll remind you, we have an NBA doubleheader on Friday. That we have Rockets Pistons at 7, Nuggets Bucks at 9:30. Don't forget to tune into those games that we'll have streamed live. Alperen Şengün, 18 points. Castle. Harper out to Wemby. Harper puts it up from three. Back to a 12-point cushion. Shepard. That won't go. Knocked out of bounds. Eason drives, puts it up, and won't go. Stephon Castle with the rebound. Harper. Cornette back to Harper. Lofted to Cornette, out of bounds. So we'll stay with Şengün. 7 seconds to shoot on the clock. They're up by 12 right now. Seven seconds. Gets it in. Cornette is out. Harper, step back. Three will not go. And the Rockets get it back. Off the foot. Harper takes a spill. But the Spurs get it back. Here's Johnson. Kicked out. Back to Johnson. And puts it in. 90-76. We got a timeout called by Houston. Spurs are controlled 90-7. We'll be back. All right, we are back. So they're showing Dirk Nowitzki on Kevin Durant, passing him all time on the scoring list. So Kevin Durant's now 6. So he passed him against New Orleans, so it wasn't tonight he passed him. So he's now 6. That's 700 points behind Karl Malone for next on that list when I saw. Here's Reed Shepherd. Kicked out. Tops it for 3. Woko. Out of bounds. Off the Rockets. It's going to go back to the Spurs. Looks like they wanted a challenge. I don't think they're going to get it. Nearly stripped. Nearly a backcourt violation. I think they called backcourt violation on that. There was... I remember on Thursday when we called a Rockets game, there was a controversial missed backcourt violation that led to points for OKC. This time they called it. Shepherd inside. Capella won't get there, and he's fouled by Wemby. I think that's his 4th. Yep. Clay Capella called for his 4th. Foul of the game. Guess that one to go. Down 13. And don't forget this Sunday on our airwaves, we will have both conference championships from the AFC and the NFC. The Patriots and Broncos are the first game at 3. Rams Seahawks with a nightcap at 6:30. Tune in for Three's a Crowd live. Harper. Here is the underneath to Carter Bryant, who makes it. Capella. Shepherd for 3. Won't go. Rebound by Capella, kicked back out. Shepherd puts it up. And the lob to Capella. And a timeout called by Mitch Johnson and the Spurs. So 92-80. Spurs up by 12. And they got plenty of timeouts. This looks like they're giving us a score update. The Nuggets are up 14-9 over the Lakers. We're not going to have that game on tonight. Just this one. I believe it's not on NBC tonight. Let me check the TV guide. Yes, we still have those. Yep, just this game. And a post game then leading into local news. So 1:31 to go. Thought we were going to go to break. Guess not. Just a quick timeout. Quick 30-second timeout. Or probably a minute timeout, to be honest. Wembanyama kicked out. Fox. Harper. Spins, puts it up, and won't go. Shepard. Kicked out. Thompson. Won't go. Fox puts it up. That won't go. And puts it in. Reed Shepard cuts it within 10. About 31 seconds to go. Wemby for 3 won't go. The Rockets can play for the last shot of this quarter. Kicked out of Ben Thompson. Slowed it down. Shepard wide open. Durant in and out. Wembanyama flings it, and it's going to be the end of the third quarter. 8-point lead. Let's take a look. I think the Rockets, it was tied this quarter. So the Rockets didn't let it get away from them this quarter. We'll go to the fourth coming up next. All right, we are just about set to go for the fourth quarter. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. Before we start, let's get a couple score updates from around the association. Another final in. Bulls defeat the Clippers 138 to 110. The Timberwolves up 62-51. That just started the third quarter against the Utah Jazz. The Nuggets up by 7-21-14, middle first quarter there. That's games on NBC on the West Coast. The Raptors up 23-10 over Golden State. And that's in the first quarter. Also in the first quarter, Heat up by 5, 19-14 over Sacramento. So here's Stephon Castle, kicks it out. Fox back to Castle. Gathers. Puts up a three. That won't go. Durant puts it up and in. Cuts it down to an 8-point deficit. Here's Castle. Kicked out. Fox for three. Won't go. Shepherd logo from the Toyota Center logo three. Won't go. And that was a great shot by... That was a great pass by Shepherd to Durant. Fox put it up a three. Won't go. Oh, Shepherd. He got it, but it's out of bounds. Try to keep it in. Stay with San Antonio. Wembanyama can't gather, but there's a foul. Oh, yeah, that's a foul. Dorian Finney-Smith was on him. Wembanyama back out to Fox. And nearly stripped. But it's going to be a turnover on San Antonio. About 10 and a half to go. Durant. Thompson. Capella underneath. Kicked out Durant. Durant driving. Inside. A slam. Clint Capella. And another timeout for the Spurs. As Houston cuts into a 6-point deficit with 10:19 to go. All right, we are back. About 10, just over 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Mitch Johnson called a timeout to get his guys set. Hopefully, we'll see what happens here. Barnes is back in. Kicked out. Keldon Johnson for three. Won't go. And the rebound taken by Thompson. Drives. Kicked out. Shepard for three. And it's a 3-point game. That is what they needed. 11-0 run last 3.5 minutes. And Shepard strips. And he's rejected. Picked up by Finney Smith, who finishes. That's a 1-point game. Wow. Keldon Johnson won't go. Out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover back to the Rockets. So here we go. The Rockets bench working well tonight. Are they? Oh no, don't tell me. Are they saying that the rim is uneven? Oh no, they're going back to where they're having the same crap again. Oh man, we had this delay in the pregame. We got a great game so far now. Unbelievable. Are you kidding? Men Thompson grabs it to try to even it out. That would really suck if that happened. If we are delayed again. Oh no, the ladder's coming out. Such a shame. What a great game we've been having. Wow. So they're bringing the ladders back out. Are you kidding me? With this right rim. The same one that was... Hopefully. Oh, they're bringing the bag out. So we're delayed once again. So they're bringing the guys back out, bringing the level out. And it's in the middle. We can continue. And they're taking a picture on his phone. Are you kidding me? Oh. Okay. Great news. The ladder's off the court. We can continue playing. Of course, in the pregame, They had to delay it because the rim wasn't. It caused like a 20-minute delay before we got started again. So they had to replace the rim. Now they fixed it. Okay. So we're back underway. Glad it's not another long delay. Here's Durant. Inside. That won't go. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Wemby. Kicked out. A three for Harrison Barnes won't go. And Castle with the rebound. He puts it up. Won't go out of bounds. I think that's off of Houston. He's going to stay with San Antonio. Houston does not have a challenge remaining. That's just a reminder. Wemby stripped. Thompson picks it up. He's got Durant. Thompson he keeps it together. Finney-Smith. Durant. Durant on Johnson. There's on Wembanyama underneath. It goes out of bounds and goes back to the Spurs. Some bad pass there. It's like Capella might have gotten poked in the eye. Here is Barnes. They haven't scored it in the fourth quarter, and we're already 4 minutes in. Here's Wemby. Nearly stripped. Wemby puts it up. That won't go. Rebounded by the Rockets. Thompson drives. Shepherd for three for the lead. Won't go. Spurs have not scored in more than half a quarter. Now over 6 minutes. Champagny nearly has it stripped. Castle got a foul off the ball against Amen Thompson. It was a moving screen. So Wembanyama's going to come off. Looks like so is Champagny. They need a spark. No points in the fourth quarter versus 9 for the Rockets. So the Spurs have it now. Here's Dylan Harper. Harper drives right side. Lays it up and in. First points of the fourth quarter for San Antonio. About 7:20 to go here in this one. And a steal by Johnson, but Shepherd gets it right back. Durant. Out to Jabari Smith. Jump shot. Puts it in. And a turnover for San Antonio. Just stepped out. There's Thompson at the three. Directing traffic here. Thompson out drives. And it's stolen. Stephon Castle. He drives. Puts it up. Won't go. Şengün gets it back. And now a steal. Keldon Johnson is solo and puts down for the two-hand jam. 96-93. It's getting close. Shepherd drives. Kicked out. Smith for the tie. Won't go. And rebounded by Johnson. Or not, Dylan Harper. Here's Champagny. Back to Cornette. Harper drives. Fade away. Put in. Now the Spurs are starting to get some life back. Johnson's down. He gets back up. Shepherd! 4-3! 96-98. Castle. Put up. Unable to get to Cornette. Long rebound. Champagne 4-3. Shangoon, I think he blocked it. It looks like Keldon Johnson touched it. It goes out of bounds. They'll go back to the Rockets. It's like Wemby's going to come back out. Looks like Durant's off the bench. Tar Eason is back on. Shepherd. Shepherd goes out left. Shepherd for 3. And the Rockets have the lead. Reed Shepherd. Coming back from 16 down in the game to reclaim the lead with less than 5 to go. Champagny. He's got a streak. He's going to pull up his first 2. He's missed. And the putback by Keldon Johnson. So this streak of not going for a 2 comes to an end. Shepherd gives him the lead back. Reed Shepherd putting the game on his back. Spurs call timeout. Rockets lead 101-100. All right. Houston's back in the lead. Got about less than 4 minutes to go. We'll see what happens here. Reed Shepherd coming off the bench, 20 points, leading the Rockets, spearing this comeback. Here's Cornette. 11 points already in the fourth quarter. Here's De'Aaron Fox. Cornette puts it up and in. 102 to 101. Excuse me. My bad. Here is Şengün. Durant. The Spurs went back in the lead. Şengün puts it up, won't go. And now knocked out of bounds. It's gonna. I think it's gonna stay with Houston. Yep, it will. So it'll be Houston ball, 3:32 to go with 4.2 on the clock. Here's Durant out for three. It's good! Jabari Smith Jr. putting Houston back in the lead. 104 to 102. De'Aaron Fox. Get it out, Champetti. Kicked it out. And Cornette's fouled. With 3:10 to go. Oh, yeah. It's like Reed Shepherd's going to come back in. After taking a seat for a couple minutes. Or no, I think he's out of the game now. Here's Fox. Puts it up. Tie game. 3 minutes to go. 104 all. Here's Ahmed Thompson. Şengün. Back it down, Cornette, and a whistle. And San Antonio fouls. So Shepherd's going to come back in. They're sitting for about a minute. Tari Eason to come out of the game. Here is Shepherd. Back to the free throw line. Durant for three. That won't go. And rebounded by San Antonio. Wemby puts it up. Won't go. And the rebound's picked up by San Antonio. Castle. Kicked out Champetti. 4-3. Blocked. Reed Shepherd. Once again. 2 minutes left. We are tied at 104. Şengün looking for a pass. It's Jabari Smith. Puts it up. Puts it in. 106, 104. 17.7 this quarter for Jabari. Stephon Castle. Wemby. Drives. Puts it up. Won't go. Rebounded by Şengün. A minute and a half to go. And the Rockets have the lead now. 106, 104. Şengün. Kicked out Durant. Pumps. Drives. Puts it up. It won't go. Rebounded by San Antonio. Fox. Jumper. Does it go? Rebounded by Ahmed Thompson. Here's Durant. Less than a minute to go. Rockets up 2. Şengün. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 41 to go on the game clock. Şengün. Hook shot. In. Rockets up by 4. Largest lead tonight. Wemby. 4-3. Won't go. Rebound is picked up by San Antonio. Here's Castle for 3. That won't go. And the Rockets get the rebound. And they are going to foul. Stephon Castle will foul Durant. He'll go to the line. Actually, they still have a lot of fouls to give here. That's a great. This is a great comeback for Houston. So 108 to 104. Looks like Şengün almost sat on a fan. So Wemby's going to come off for a little bit. They're trying to get the guys with no foul trouble on. So here's Durant. He's doubled. Nearly stripped. I think. Did Houston call timeout, I think? Or there. So it looks like a timeout called. I'll take a quick break. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. 14.1 to go. Houston called the timeout as Durant was going to the ground, so it'll be an inbound. 14.1 to go. San Antonio will try to foul. So here we go. Here's Shepard. The assist, I think Shepard was fouled. Second of the final 2 minutes, that'll send Shepard to the line to potentially close this one out. 12.5 to go. 2 shots coming up for Reed Shepard. First one, no good. This is his first time at the free throw line tonight. Second one's good. 109-104. San Antonio will call timeout. They have 1 remaining after this. So 12.5. What do they do here? Yes, they're advertising the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 60, February 8th. Of course, we will more than likely have that stream. I'm sure of it. And we got the All-Star game coming up later. I think that's the week after if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. I don't know where the All-Star game is this year. At the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles where the Clippers play. They're going to USA versus the World. In my opinion, just stick with East-West. You tweaked around the format for the last 10 years. Just stick with East-West. Don't go USA versus the World. Players aren't going to try anyway. So here's Barnes inbound. Wemby. 4-3. Won't go. The Rockets rebound. Amen Thompson, he gets fouled. With 7.8. They can basically salt this one away. A 16-point comeback potential win. So we got 2 shots coming up for Amen Thompson, who was fouled. First one made. Second one for Thompson. It is good. 7-point lead. San Antonio has 1 timeout remaining. Here's Castle, puts it up. Won't go. Wemby puts it back. 1.9 of the clock. Basically salted away. That's going to do it. Houston Rockets come back from 16 down. Win this game. 111 to 106. Let's give out our threes a crowd player of the game. It's no question who it's going to. Reed Shepherd. 21 points scored in this one. Most of them in the fourth quarter. Propelling this comeback for the Rockets. I think he scored like 11, 12 points in the fourth quarter. So, coming off the bench in this one. So, yeah, big comeback here tonight. Şengün just an assist short of a triple-double. That's going to do it for our coverage tonight. A reminder of our schedule, we will have, I'll pull it up here, we have a doubleheader in addition to our regular show on Friday. Doubleheader Rocket, we'll see this same Rockets team again on Friday as they play the Detroit Pistons. But the next game for the Rockets is Thursday. They'll play the Sixers on the road before that Pistons game. And for the Spurs, they have the Utah Jazz on Thursday. So they'll get tomorrow off, both of them. So, yes, the next doubleheader, Rockets, Pistons at 7, then the Nuggets take on the Bucks at 9:30. College basketball Saturday, Illinois, Purdue at 3, Houston, Texas Tech at 6:30, and Tennessee, Alabama at 8:30. And of course on Sunday is Conference Championship Sunday. We got the Rams and Seahawks. That's the night game. But first, before that, is the Rams and Broncos. Front three's a crowd live. I'm Preston Vargas. The Rockets are winners, 111 to 106. Good night, everybody, and have a good evening.